Welcome back to our show, everybody. One of my favorites as our guest today. Well, welcome to Wicked season. That's right, Wicked fever is not dying down, isn't? What the hell noise was that? What? Oh, I thought we had a little squeaky toy in here. I love it. Anyway, I'm with you, ma'am. I'm excited too. And so is our guest today, because Wicked fever isn't dying down because Wicked for Good hits theaters in November. And amongst other things, if you don't know this, it's going to have 2 brand new songs from Elphaba and Glenda that were not in the Broadway show. And fans, and listen to this. Fans are getting a few snippets of those songs in a new promo that Universal just dropped. Look at this.
Good be just a word. It has to change things.
There's no place like home.
Love that. So, Friends, the new songs are called The Girl in the Bubble, and you just heard the end one there, No Place Like Home. Tickets for Wicked for Good are on sale now. They're already just blasting off. And our guest today will most certainly be going more than once, more than twice, more than a dozen times. She's a Wizard of Oz historian with an incredible collection and a huge platform audience. Give it up for one of my favorites from the Oz vlog. It's my friend Tori, everybody.
Hi, thank you so much for having me back.
Thank you for being here. I'm always excited. And oh, by the way, happy Wicked season for those who celebrate to you, Tori.
Happy Wicked season.
That's right. Okay, let me ask you right away, because I know you and I both love things large. So I know when the Superman trailer came out, I watched it about 20 times in a row. Tori, how many times did you watch that new promo that we just ran?
I've lost count. And then when my daughter got home from school, the process started all over again because she was excited to see it. So I would say at least 2-3 dozen times yesterday.
What are you thinking of the 2 new songs? I was very curious of, we knew there were going to be new songs. You knew there were going to be new songs, but what were they going to sound like? Your first reaction?
It's just so exciting. And knowing that the original composer, Stephen Schwartz, also composed these pieces for Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo is thrilling, thrillifying, if you will. They'll fit right in with this other work. And I'm just so excited to hear the whole track.
Can you help the folks, Tori? If people maybe have not seen the Broadway show, maybe they are not familiar with Wicked as a whole, where do we find things with Wicked for Good?
So Jeff Goldblum revealed in an interview with Fandango yesterday that we are 4 years after part 1. And basically in Wicked for Good, this is where the story of Wicked and the traditional story of the Wizard of Oz converge, start to intersect. This is the part where Dorothy drops in and all of that unfolds. It's going to be really exciting. The stakes are a little higher and it's going to be a little darker than part 1.
And then for people, the last time you were here, you and I talked about Dorothy, because in the Empire magazine article, it was revealed that the character of Dorothy would be more of a concept. Can you explain what we think they're going to do, Tori?
What I think is going to happen is we're going to mostly see her from behind as she is walking away down the yellow brick road in shadow, sort of blocked a little bit by other objects and other people and other things. In the book that Gregory Maguire wrote, the first scene we see is Elphaba craning to look at her through a tree, and she just can't quite make out her face. And I think they're going to maintain that mystery.
And Tori, isn't it funny, because it's some of the humor in the Wicked musical, no one's really thrilled the little farm girl's there. She's kind of an irritant, right?
And I think that can be argued as well in the actual story. The wizard sends her on a murder quest to get her away from him and out of his hair. And, everybody here is kind of not sure what to do with this kid. It's not her fault that she's here, but nobody really wants to deal with the consequences. So, okay, just follow that one road the whole time. I'm sure you'll get somewhere.
Yeah, you'll go somewhere. Those are rest stop halfway through. You'll be good. Yeah. Okay, I mentioned that you and I both love things large. Part of your collection is behind you. What is the origin? We asked you this when you visited us a couple seasons ago, but for our new viewers now around the country, where did your love of The Wizard of Oz start, Tori?
This is all my grandma's fault. She showed me The Wizard of Oz for the first time when I was 2 years old. She had the 50th anniversary VHS tape, and I was just hooked. I never wanted to stop watching it. I would watch it to the end and then rewind and watch it again. And I always say, I think you come to The Wizard of Oz for its bright colors and its beautiful music. And then I think you stay for those universal themes of found family and self-actualization.
And you've been collecting items for what, 28 years, Tori? What are some of your, not necessarily because of value, but what are some items that just mean the world to you that you've been able to collect?
Well, that same grandmother gave me my first piece in my collection, which is a Dave Grossman snow globe. It's not worth anything, but it's the one thing I would run in this room for if it was on fire.
And then you have the books behind you. You have some collectible books as well, right?
Yes, so L. Frank Baum wrote the original Oz series starting in 1900 until his death in 1919, at which point other authors took up the mantle. What I have behind me are L. Frank Baum first editions. I'm trying to get all 14 in their first edition form.
Oh, we're looking at your collection now. It's just unbelievable. Okay, Tori's also been around a lot because The Wizard of Oz is making news again for Get Wicked. When we come back, The Wizard of Oz is now in Vegas. We'll talk about the Sphere when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody.
Let's make it a good day.
Don't forget to follow Tori on the social. Search for the Oz Vlog. She is a ray of sunshine when we need it. Tori is my special guest today. Okay, let's get to the Sphere. When you were here last time, you were getting ready to go to the premiere. As most humans know, the Wizard of Oz is now not like we've seen it on television. It's very different, but it's now at the Sphere. Overall, because I want people to watch your full review on your channel. Overall, what did you think about it, Tori?
It was a very overwhelming experience. You really do feel very transported being in this room with this giant screen all around you. They use practical effects like wind machines and debris and falling apples from the apple tree and all kinds of amazing immersive. I mean, there were drone flying monkeys in the room. It was really spectacular. I think some of the added footage that they did with the AI does fall a little short, but overall, I really enjoyed the experience.
I was laughing, Tori. I thought about you. You know, we were talking about today's show and you were on, and I said some creator, not you, focused on one particular AI generated munchkin who kept waving, like everyone's done waving, and then old boy is still just sitting there waving, like just constantly waving. Tori, do you have a guess? Because my feeling is, do you think they're ever gonna, now that they've heard the criticism, do you think there's ever a chance that they'll go back and fix some of these things that people are now noticing?
I do. I think they are listening, and I think they do have an opportunity to create more completed animation. I think this was a test balloon to see how people would respond to this project, and the response has been very overwhelmingly positive. They've been selling out shows daily. They made a huge profit. So I think they are on the road to getting this to higher quality.
Yeah. You are always so positive in your content. And in our show, we try to lead with the positive, even when we're snarky. So I want to lead with the positive. If you had to pick, not of the original movie, but if you had to pick the one thing that they did really well with this, whether it was the wind effect, whether it was the tornado scene, what added thing was your favorite?
The tornado scene really was thrilling. You felt like you were on a theme park ride. And that's what I would say. This is less a movie experience and more a theme park type experience. But I think the thing that was really the thing that stood out the most, in addition to the AI, they also hired thousands of CGI and VFX artists, and they contributed to this as well with human generated art. And there were some transition scenes, like in the poppy field, that really were stunning, beautiful art.
And I can't personally wait to see it. What was it like for you as such a big fan hearing, Over the Rainbow and it literally just encompassing you because it's in the sphere?
It was very moving. It was definitely a tearful moment. Not only did they take these visuals and upgrade them, but they also re-recorded the entire score on the same soundstage that they recorded the original score and looped the vocals back in. And it sounded so good.
Did you think?
And it's revealed that we're now going to get that score on digital release.
I don't want to make you cry, but did you feel the presence of your grandma, Tori? I was thinking about you when you were there.
I always feel her presence every single day.
I love it. I adore you. You're one of my favorites. Thank you, Tori. And happy Wicked season, my friend.
Happy Wicked season.
She's the best. Go follow her on all the socials. Just search for The Oz Vlog. And we have some hot dish leftovers when we return. Back in a moment.